And we're back. Added up a bunch of parts here, so looks like we're going to be mounting a side light on this side piece. So with that, let's see what we need to do. So we have our bolt. It's going to go through here like slow. Okay, so this requires a bit of finer touch than I can do with my sausage fingers. So this guy goes through here. It will eventually fit into this. And on the end of that, we will put a small acorn nut. Oh, it actually took. Excellent. So we will get this nut on and tightened. Again, this is pretty fiddly stuff, so like I said before a few times, not for the faint of heart, but I'm telling you it is a fun challenge. It's a little bit like, no, actually it's a lot like Lego. It's a bit of a Zen thing because you kind of let everything else slide, and then you, all of a sudden, it's like you look back and say, "Ooh, look what I've done." So we have one clip in. We should do that again. And again, we're going to need a little bit of help to get into this tiny hole. Hard, but not impossible. And we'll just put that in there. Orientation doesn't matter at this exact moment because once we tighten it up, we can get everything aligned the way we want it. And there we go. There we go. And with that, we'll be putting this in. Now it appears to be a light, but we shall find out down the road what it actually is. But for now, it fits in perfectly in that spot. You can see it in the profile here. And at this point, we are going to attach the spring. Now again, this guy has a short and a long. We need to make sure that we get it in the right orientation. So this is a longer bolt going into the shorter side. Again, it's going to fit in here. I'm going to put a 7mm acorn nut. And we'll continue to thread this on like so. Look at that. Got a ways to go yet, so again, bear with me. We'll just get this bad boy tightened up. And then once we get it closer, we'll be able to orient it the way they're asking us to. Now gravity has just got it very close to having it tight. Let's bring that back up here. This is going to be holding the screen on, I believe. So it's a bit too tight. There we go. Let me just get it exactly where we want it. Challenging to get as you want it exactly right. Et voila. Does look good. All right, and so the next piece that's going in here is this piece that we created days and days and days and days and days ago. So with that, we're going to take a very, very minuscule screw, put it through there, then going to put it through there. Okay, well, that's what they want. So bear with me for a moment as we attempt to get that in through there. Get our acorn nut on here. Again, it is very, very, very fiddly stuff. Obviously not impossible, but it's not very easy. These parts are very, very small, and sometimes don't want to go together. However, we may have just now I'm questioning whether this is right or not, because well, it must be right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue tightening it, and then we will just make it go. Fact is, I'm not entirely sure this is doing what I want it to do, folks. However, I think with a little bit of massaging, we can actually get this to look very much like what they want it to look like. Really, it's just the screen. Alrighty, folks. That's where we arrived at with that step. I'm going to put you on pause for one more minute and we'll kind of get our last parts done for today. Okay, so the last pieces for today I'm going to be mounting the Macrobe sign, which I think is pretty neat. It's a very heavy piece of brass. I think it's since 2012. There we go. Okay. So going nicely. It's a really nice sign. Yeah. Sounds like the traveling wheelberries are outside today. And there you have it, folks. One side complete. Now with that, we'll bid you adieu. I might be back later on this afternoon, but for now, talk to you guys later.